In the early 20th century, a chapter of history unfolded that would intertwine the fate of India with the global conflict of World War I. As the war clouds gathered over Europe, the Indian subcontinent found itself under the grip of British colonial rule. From the bustling cities of Calcutta and Bombay to the tranquil villages of Punjab and Tamil Nadu, a diverse array of individuals would soon be called upon to leave their homes and embark on a journey that would shape their lives and the destiny of a nation. The Indian soldiers of World War I, adorned in khaki uniforms and carrying the hopes and dreams of their families and communities, stepped onto foreign shores to join the ranks of the British Indian Army. They came from all walks of life: farmers, laborers, students, and professionals, bound together by a shared sense of duty and a deep-rooted love for their homeland. As they arrived on the battlefields of Europe, they encountered a world vastly different from their own. The trenches of the Western Front became their crucible, where they faced the relentless onslaught of enemy fire, the horrors of chemical warfare, and the daily grind of life amidst the mud and filth of the trenches. Despite the hardships, they stood tall, displaying remarkable resilience and a steadfast commitment to their cause. One of the defining moments in the Indian soldiers' journey came during the Battle of Neuve-Chapelle in 1915. As the guns thundered and shells rained down upon them, they surged forward with unyielding determination. Through a hail of bullets and barbed wire, they advanced, capturing enemy positions and making significant gains. Their valor and sacrifice were recognized, and they earned the admiration and respect of their allies and adversaries alike. Beyond the trenches of Europe, Indian soldiers were also deployed to the far-flung corners of the world. In the sweltering deserts of Mesopotamia, they engaged in grueling battles against the Ottoman Empire, fighting to secure vital territories and protect British interests in the region. The scorching sands of the Middle East became their battleground, where they marched alongside their comrades from different nations, driven by a common purpose. In East Africa, Indian soldiers confronted not only enemy forces but also the challenges of a hostile environment. They battled against German troops, navigated treacherous terrain, and faced the perils of tropical diseases. Yet, their tenacity and adaptability prevailed, and they played a pivotal role in securing victories that would shape the outcome of the war. The Indian soldiers' sacrifices extended far beyond the battlefield. They endured long separations from their families, grappling with homesickness and longing for the familiar embrace of loved ones. But even in the face of adversity, they found solace in their camaraderie, forming bonds that transcended the boundaries of caste, religion, and language. They became a melting pot of cultures, sharing stories, traditions, and experiences that would shape their identity as Indians. The Indian soldiers' sacrifices extended far beyond the battlefield. They endured long separations from their families, grappling with homesickness and longing for the familiar embrace of loved ones. But even in the face of adversity, they found solace in their camaraderie, forming bonds that transcended the boundaries of caste, religion, and language. They became a melting pot of cultures, sharing stories, traditions, and experiences that would shape their identity as Indians. The experiences of Indian soldiers in World War I reverberated throughout their homeland. News of their bravery and sacrifices spread, stirring a sense of pride and nationalism among the Indian populace. The war became a catalyst for change, providing a platform for the emergence of leaders who would go on to shape India's destiny. The seeds of freedom were sown on the battlefields of Europe and beyond, as the spirit of resistance took hold in the hearts of those who longed for self-determination. The conclusion of World War I marked the beginning of a new era for India. The sacrifices of the Indian soldiers, their valor and resilience, had sown the seeds of a movement that would eventually lead to independence. The memory of their heroism became a beacon of hope, inspiring future generations to continue the fight for freedom. Today, the legacy of the Indian soldiers in World War I lives on in the hearts and minds of people across India. Monuments, memorials, and museums stand as eternal tributes to their courage and sacrifice. The Chatrai Memorial in Brighton, the Indian Memorial at Neuve-Chapelle, and the Delhi War Cemetery bear witness to their valor and serve as reminders of the debt owed to those who fought for the nation's freedom. The story of the Indian soldiers in World War I is a tale of triumph over adversity, of ordinary individuals who rose to extraordinary heights. Their journey is a testament to the indomitable spirit of the human soul and the power of unity in the face of adversity. Their sacrifices serve as a timeless reminder of the price paid for the liberties we enjoy today. Let us remember and honor the Indian soldiers of World War I, the unsung heroes whose bravery and sacrifices shaped the destiny of a nation. Their legacy lives on as an enduring symbol of courage, resilience, and the unwavering spirit of India's quest for freedom. As we delve deeper into the stories of the Indian soldiers in World War I, we uncover tales of extraordinary individual acts of heroism and resilience that shine brightly amidst the darkness of war. One such remarkable story is that of Sepoy Khudadat Khan, the first Indian recipient of the Victoria Cross. During the Battle of Holabek in 1914, Khudadat Khan's unit came under heavy enemy fire. Despite being severely wounded and the sole survivor of his machine gun team, he refused to surrender. With immense courage and determination, he continued to operate the machine gun, providing cover for his comrades as they retreated. His unwavering spirit and selfless actions earned him the highest recognition for valor. Khudadat Khan's bravery represents just one of countless acts of heroism displayed by Indian soldiers during the war. Many others demonstrated extraordinary courage on the battlefield, often in the face of insurmountable odds. Their indomitable spirit and unwavering resolve served as an inspiration to all who fought alongside them. In addition to their military contributions, the Indian soldiers in World War I made significant strides in other areas as well. They left an indelible mark on the medical field, with Indian medical personnel serving in various capacities, providing crucial care and support to the wounded. Their dedication and expertise saved countless lives, earning them admiration and respect from their comrades and superiors. Furthermore, the war opened doors to education and exposure for many Indian soldiers. Interactions with soldiers from different nations and cultures broadened their horizons and planted the seeds of change. It fueled a desire for knowledge and self-improvement, leading to the rise of a generation of educated Indians who would go on to shape the country's future. The contributions of Indian soldiers in World War I were not limited to the battlefield alone. Their involvement sparked a sense of awakening and self-awareness among the Indian populace. The war became a catalyst for the Indian independence movement, fueling the flames of nationalism and setting the stage for the fight against colonial rule. The resilience and sacrifices of these soldiers became a rallying cry, inspiring the leaders and activists who would lead India toward its ultimate freedom. Today, their legacy echoes through the generations, reminding us of the debt we owe to those who fought for our rights and liberties. Their sacrifices serve as a constant reminder of the enduring values of courage, selflessness, and unity. They inspire us to strive for a world where conflicts are resolved through dialogue and understanding, and where the dignity and worth of every individual are upheld. As we honor the memory of the Indian soldiers in World War I, let us also remember the lessons they taught us. Their stories of bravery and sacrifice are not just a part of our history, but a reminder of the strength that lies within us all. They stand as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of determination in the face of adversity. In their memory, let us work towards a future where peace and harmony prevail, and where the sacrifices made by these brave men and women are never forgotten. The Indian soldiers of World War I shall forever hold a special place in our hearts, their legacy shining brightly as a beacon of inspiration for generations to come.